NATO and cannabis, a strange connection. Welcome, my name is David Jolly, and by the way, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. Thanks. Well, with the horrible and tragic situation happening before our eyes in the Ukraine, we are hearing more about NATO and its members than we usually do during better times or times of peace. So let's talk NATO. NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is an intergovernmental military alliance between 30 countries, and its purpose is to guarantee the freedom and security of its members through political and military means. Well, in an article found on the Fresh Toast, 5 NATO member countries are leading the way with the legalization of marijuana for recreational use. Our neighbors to the north in Canada watched Mr. Trudeau make marijuana legal on a national level on October 17, 2018. The Federal Cannabis Act made Canada the second country in the world after Uruguay to formally legalize the cultivation, possession, acquisition, and consumption of cannabis. Canada is the first G7, G20, and NATO nation to do so. Canada now has a successful and multi-billion-dollar legal cannabis industry. And by the way, a quick shout out to Justin Trudeau for the photo he sent me way back in 1972. Luxembourg is a small landlocked country bordering Belgium, Germany, and France. Has 3 national languages, a capital city with the same name as the entire country, more cars per capita than any other country, and is, wait for it, the richest country in the world. Well, Luxembourg made medical cannabis legal in 2018, and that same year announced it would legalize recreational cannabis, although when was unclear. It's legal right now for citizens to grow up to 4 cannabis plants for personal use. In Germany, there are more than 1,500 different types of beer, 300 types of bread, 1,000 types of sausage, and the home to the biggest beer festival in the world, and a reputation for having very serious people. And perhaps not surprisingly, cannabis is still not yet legal. However, the legalization of cannabis is on the agenda of the new Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and Germany may be on a fast track to become the second European country to legalize cannabis for recreational use behind Malta. The history of cannabis in Italy dates back to Roman times, but in recent times the legalization of cannabis has moved with the speed of an Italian riposo. In 2016, the Cannabis Light Law was enacted, making cannabis legal with THC levels below 0.2%, but since then politics and red tape have stood in the way of advancement. However, the citizens of Italy now favor legalizing recreational marijuana, and a pro-pot petition with more than 500,000 signatures has triggered a nationwide plebiscite. In 2001, Portugal decriminalized the recreational use of all common drugs, including cannabis, cocaine, LSD, and heroin. But decriminalizing a drug is not the same as making it legal. In 2018, Portugal legalized medical cannabis, and its government appears to be on the verge of making legal recreational cannabis a reality. As for Russia, a non-NATO nation, yet cannabis is very illegal in Mother Russia, although Putin seems to be okay with nerve agents. For more videos on cannabis and the law, please subscribe to this channel.